It's temporary. It's not something that is permanent. It's basically like, when you travel and you go into some sort of a country which is intermittent, just basically like a stopover. Yes, it is like that. It's not your final destination, but that stopover, you make the most of it. Sometimes it might not be ideal. Sometimes you might have to wait in your transit for a longer period, maybe 3-4 hours. But then you do not consider that as your final destination, nor are you sometimes comfortable in that place. So
life is a stopover?
No, yeah, life is a journey.
Right.
This journey is not something which is your final destination. Your life in this world, on this planet, is a transition to the next life, which is a real life.
What assurance do we have that there is this next life?
This next life, look at it this way. If everyone led the life they want, say for example, where there's someone who's a dictator, someone who's a murderer, someone who is really good charitable, yes, they all go through this life and then they do some atrocities for which sometimes they don't get accounted for.
What about those that have reached the age of like maybe 85 and they've been praying fervently
Yes.
every day, they're dedicated to their Lord, to Allah, whoever,
Yes.
but they still live a life of misery? How do you explain that?
That misery might be for you something bad in this world.
So it's meant to happen?
No, it's basically the part of the taqdeer, the part of their this is basically what's written for them.
Is that fair though?
Well, that's what I'm telling you. In your eyes and my eyes, that might not be fair. In the eyes of God, what has been determined for you is something that is up to Him in His wisdom, is right.
Yeah.
Yes? Now, listen to this. What you think as misery, a life of misery, of poverty, yes, compared to the person who might live in luxury, yes, to you and me might say, okay, this guy who is living a life of poverty is living a life of misery. Who knows? Maybe he sleeps better than the guy who lives in the palace. You see what I mean? So maybe to us it might seem like that. Maybe some people want to live like that, and maybe some people don't want to live like that. But it doesn't mean that you go about your life harming others, disrespecting other people, or disrespecting the Lord and the Creator who created you. You see, at the end of the day, like I said, in this life they can do as many atrocities, as many murders, or as much charity or as much good. You will get what you deserve on the Day of Judgment. So if you lead a good life, and like I said, who knows you better than the one who created you? Yes. For example, you might have a phone in your pocket. The company that has manufactured that phone, they might know better about the phone than you and I. And similarly, the one who created you, God Almighty, He knows us better than anyone else. However, you see, when God sent you in this world, He didn't send you just without any guidance. He gave you the guidance, which is the Quran. How to lead a good life, how to attain salvation, yes, and how to live a good life, how to get the most benefit from both dunya and akhirah, from this world and the hereafter.
Okay, can you explain? Obviously, Christians believe they've got the Bible, the guidance, the salvation.
Yeah.
Why Islam? Why should
Well, I don't know. He's not a Christian, so I don't know if that's even relevant.
I'm just saying, from his background.
Yes, I see what I mean. Yeah, yeah. I mean, look. In terms of obviously there are people who will ask, look, there are many religions in the world. Why do you only say that Islam is a true religion? Well, go and look at the other religions.
Follow any one thing. Why can't we believe in the universe and Mother Nature?
You can if you want to.
But it's surely the beginning.
Well,
Man must follow because we're weak.
That's your opinion.
It's writing.
Yeah.
If everyone lives a good life,
Scripture.
doesn't commit crime, doesn't do anything obviously that's against any
Yeah.
religion, then why must we follow any one religion?
Because you see, when you say good life,
Yeah.
that is subjective, isn't it? What might be good for you might not be good to other
So
people.
what's a good life to you then?
Good life to me, for me as a Muslim, is to believe in God and to do what He has commanded.
Okay, let's remove believing in God. Forget about
Well, you're asking me, I'll answer the way
in
I.
terms of just us as primitive beings living our life.
But you see, we are not really primitive beings, is that? That is unfair.
As human beings,
Yeah.
with no religion, there's
Look,
nothing, there's no such thing as religion.
human beings.
Yeah.
When you say human beings come in a different variety. Okay, like for example, this gentleman might think getting tattoos is good. You might think otherwise.
Yeah.
Yes, you see, everyone. I'm
Your
not.
body is your divine temple. It's up to you how you decorate
No,
your
he's not
temple.
saying-
No, it's not about it.
But that's just the
It's just
point.
about opinion.
It's the opinion of
but
man.
that is a-
It's up to me if I decorate.
But that's
it.
exactly what I'm
It's up to
saying.
you to make
I
an
said
opinion.
what might be.
He's
Se-
opinionating
It's
it.
opinion.
He's making an opinion of something.
No,
that
I'm not.
shouldn't be an opinion.
No, he's just using an example. He says,
I've listened to this.
I'm saying if you want to lead your life, what it might be, like for example, getting tattoos is good for you, right? According to you, look good. Do you think it's good for you?
Yes.
Okay, so maybe it's good. There are. What about this gentleman? Do you think getting tattoos is good for you? There you go. So everyone's got different opinions because he doesn't want to abuse his body. You see,
Abuse.
it is yes.
Abuse, but it's my body though.
Exactly. Why would you want to abuse it?
Yeah, like I own my body.
Okay.
Now somebody might have created me, but I don't know.
Okay.
Who created you?
God.
Mum and dad.
Mom and dad.
Mum and dad.
And who created them?
They are my line managers.
Who created
And
them?
who created them?
I
Mother
don't know.
Nature.
Yeah, my grandparents.
Mother
That's all I know.
Nature.
Doesn't
And who created Mother Nature?
The universe.
Who created the universe?
The universe.
Who created it?
The universe. You tell me.
Are you-
It goes back billions of years. You tell me.
Doesn't
who
matter how many
created it.
billions of the years. Look,
It doesn't matter. All right.
Hold on,
We,
hold on.
we won't. We'll discard.
No, the question-
billions of years, and we just go to.
no, when I say it doesn't matter, means it doesn't matter how many years. The point still remains: who created the universe? Because you see, the universe is not something a conscious being like you and me. In the sense that, for example, if I had an atom and I said, okay, I'm going to split the atom, will it move away from harm? Because it knows if somebody is going to harm it, will it move away? No, it doesn't have the consciousness the way you and I do.
How do you know?
Well, prove it to me then.
But you prove it to me. It doesn't.
I just give you the
Oh,
example
no, you
of an
prove
atom.
It to me. You said a statement. Prove it to me.
Okay, and for example,
Prove it to me. Show me. Prove me.
okay, your glasses, if I put it down there and I'm going to step on it, will it move away?
If you could get them off my head, I'll be very.
No.
He's missing the point, isn't
I'm
it?
not missing the point.
You are.
You're taking a materialistic my glasses, which I can't see without, thank you. But you're saying if I stamp on them, well, of course, if I stamp on your toe, it's going to hurt,
No, but you
but
can
it's
move
going to
it.
get better. My glasses won't
Here-
get
here's
better.
where he missed the point. Your glasses and my toe are different. One is, like you said, an immature. It basically doesn't have consciousness, and that's the reason it'll not move away. However, wait a minute, my friend, wait a minute. However, if you were
Chose to use the atom.
look at me. If you were going to step on my toe, my consciousness tells me you're going to hurt me. I can move my toe away, right? Your glasses, on the other hand, cannot do that when I'm going to step on it.
Yeah, but surely I would just move them out of the way.
I think you're just missing the point. Anyway,
I'm not missing
let
the
me
point. I'm trying to
back
make
to
the
you.
point.
The point is
You
this.
don't like my point.
You said your parents created you. Yeah, we can go on like that. And at the end, we'll ask who created the universe.
hear my point.
The universe did not create itself.
Right.
Yes. Neither did the universe.
Wants to hear.
Well, is it possible?
Yeah.
How?
Science.
Science doesn't say it's created itself.
Huh?
Science doesn't say the universe created itself. No, even science, even the Big Bang did not happen by itself.
Scientific.
Where did the Big Bang? Where did it originate from?
They observe the Big Bang.
Stardust, and where did that come
Ask you
from?
a question.
We can always go back. We can always go back. You see, there comes a point when you will say that this. After I finish my point, if you don't mind. Yes, with all due respect. So what I'm saying is that if you come to an understanding that all this thing, which is called something that we see, that is tangible, that is real, yes, which you can have an epistemic understanding of, you will come to the conclusion that all this did not create itself, because that is something which is not coherent, which is not something that you will say is logical.
The conclusion should have to be religion.
No, I didn't bring religion yet in. I did not bring it in. I did not bring it. Yes, I'm coming. Of course, I'm a religious person. It's obvious, isn't it? So what I'm saying is that it did not come from nothing. Because scientifically speaking, something cannot originate from nothing. If anyone disagrees, please let me know. If something cannot from nothing, and that is something which is obvious, which clearly shows us that anything coming into existence from nothing, either you're talking nonsense or you do not understand the question. Secondly, can this universe, like the gentleman's glasses, doesn't have consciousness, yes, can it create itself? For that you'll need energy, yes?
I disagree.
For that you'll need energy for being there forever. Now,
Good energy brings good energy.
now wait a minute.
Where are you
The
coming
law
from
of,
with the bad energy?
what is the first law of thermodynamics?
Love is the law of everything.
Love.
But that's it.
Love.
What do you believe in? That's
Love.
what I believe in.
First
Are we not
law,
allowed our own
first law of
beliefs?
thermodynamics
Democracy?
basically states that energy can neither be created or destroyed in a closed environment. Pay close attention. The closed environment is very, very, very important. This closed system, which the universe is today, Yes, in that it can. But the question arises, where did the universe, where did this closed system come from? You see, you go back to that. You cannot say the universe created itself, because it will be something that is again incomprehensible, just like nothing can
created the
create
flower?
something. God.
You're talking crap. It comes from the universe.
Yeah, but where did the universe
Where's
come
your
from?
proof?
That's the question.
But where's your proof?
My proof is nothing can
Reading
create
a book
something.
that's a few hundred years old.
It doesn't matter.
Where's your proof?
It doesn't matter.
I'm going to ask you a question.
Yeah, go on.
How many years were the pyramids made?
How many years ago?
Yeah,
4,000 or something?
More.
5,000?
Long time ago. Yeah.
Okay.
On the side of the pyramids, on the wall,
Yeah.
there's a theory on turbocharging. We haven't reached, believe, you can Google it, we haven't reached that skill yet
Yeah.
to work out how far advanced that turbocharger is for the speed of light to travel.
For the speed of light to travel?
That's how it works. Google it. I'm not telling you like, oh, it doesn't say that in my book. Google it, man. You got.
And you believe everything you Google?
No, but I'm asking you a question. If
So
we
what is
have-
the source?
The question is.
What is the source that you just mentioned?
I'm asking you a question. Wait till I finish my question.
Okay,
Don't
go
be
on.
rude with big words.
No, because you already said,
You're asking
you already
me
made a
to
statement.
believe that everything started so many years ago and the universe didn't created by Mother Nature. Well, I'm saying to you, it was created by Mother Nature, and we as the humans, the scourge of the universe, have destroyed it many times.
Only some of
with,
us, mate.
with our hatred of each other. Instead of loving each other, with our hatred of each other. I don't like you, so I hate you. I don't like my neighbour, I don't like you. I don't care. You're the wrong colour, you're the wrong size, you're the wrong whatever. That's what we're doing. We are destroying ourselves. Now, if you go and look, can't see you, mate.
That's
Can't be
fine.
looking.
That's fine. You talk to me. Talk to me. You know, this is speaker's corner. Don't get sidetracked. That's fine.
Carry on.
Windows to the soul.
You hide behind all that
We were just having a teaching session.
Yeah.
So obviously we don't want you to start coming and start, you know.
No. He's
Yes,
free to
go,
ask
go
a question. That's fine.
Yeah, go,
But basically, you know,
I said what I wanted.
What-
There's a pyramid. On the pyramid, there's a program written that we can't. It's too advanced for us now, but it's billions of years old, and we're going on about the few minutes that we're here and causing trouble. It's crap, man. We are the scourge of the universe.
hold on.
We are. They hate us.
I wouldn't say all humans are the scourge of this planet. There are many humans who would want to save the planet, and I don't think they're the scourge. As human beings, is our duty. Like I agree with you in many senses. As human beings, it's our duty to take care of this planet.
But we're not.
Similarly, to take care of our bodies. Yes, there are many people who smoke, who take drugs, who basically consume food that is bad for you. Yes, alcohol. And all these things are also bad for you. Yes. What I'm saying,
meat.
you know this.
No, meat.
Yeah, let's not go into that.
Yeah, meat.
Obviously, if you,
Why was you killed to live? Why was you killed to live?
Okay,
You
so
are immediately putting death in
you
your
see
body.
these animals that were placed there for us to consume.
You think that?
There is a reason we're on top of the food chain.
vegetarian and non-vegetarian discussion. Can we keep that for another time? I like my burgers anyway. Okay. So what I'm saying is this. Look, like I said, you know, everyone will not agree with you, and neither will you agree with everyone else. So we will always have this situation as long as human beings. Look, as long as human beings were there and will be there will always be disagreements. Yes, one thing we can be certain of. Now, what I'm saying is this: how will we, as human beings, come to a common understanding of what is good for us? Who is going to decide this? Like, for example, we got a vegetarian.
I didn't say that.
No, I'm asking.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
You gave the assumptions.
Okay. Anyway, there are vegans, vegetarians, there are non-vegetarians, there are some carnivores only. And what I'm saying is that we have, yeah, of course, we have all these different subjective ideologies. How will we as human beings come to a conclusion and a common understanding where, like you said, there is no hatred, yes, and there is an agreement? How are we going to do that?
Throw away all that we believe and reprogram our badly spent, what we've been programmed, what we've been taught from day one.
Yeah.
I'm not a kid. What we've been taught from day one, what we're teaching our children is absolute bollocks.
Okay.
We're teaching them to dislike, don't like them because they do this and don't like. Who cares? As long as you can live nicely, help a lady across the road, help someone who's fallen over with a kid. Who cares what colour, religion or anything else?
No.
Just live together nicely.
I asked you
just live together nicely.
No,
we are not
that's
living together nicely.
But that's what I'm telling you. It's not that simple.
How are we going to stop
it's not that simple. That's the question I'm asking you.
The whole religious structure, the whole dynamics of the universe.
Okay, let's say, for example, let's say people stop believing in religion.
New world
What is the
orders.
alternative?
Love, illusion, love.
Love. Okay, let me ask you this. Can a mother and a son love each other in the way you love your wife?
Do you mean physically or mentally?
Both.
Mentally, yes.
Both.
Physically, it would cause malfunction in the infant. You would
No, but
have
they say it's love.
53 arms.
My friend, they say it's
I'm
love.
talking about medical.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You see, look.
I'm talking about medical, and you're talking about physical. Physically, you could not love your mother could not love her son more than anything in utility. But if your mother was having sex to your mother, it's unnatural because I don't know why animals do it. Animals do it.
No, wait.
Humans are the
Let him
only ones
speak.
that
Let him
cause
speak.
A dimension about it.
Let me
You're
speak.
right.
So you're saying incest is wrong. Okay?
Totally.
You're saying, wait, what if that mother and that son say that it is love and you're wrong? You're the one who's a hater now. In their eyes, you're the hater. Because you stop them making love and having love in that. Because you see, look, it's not pathetic. There are many people actually who commit incest. And they say that, of course, I agree with you. You see, in this case, I'm with you. But those people say, what is wrong? We are both grown-ups. We are both adults. And we consent to this kind of...
my simple question, though.
No, but wait.
On the side of the pyramid,
No,
there's a formula.
You're
for
going
a
back to the pyramid.
turbocharger. But I want your opinion.
I'll come to
If
that.
the universe is only so far, we've never been here before.
You know what?
How is this program on the side of the pyramid and all the professors in the big Oxford, whatever they are, I'm not very well literal.
Yeah.
I only know what I know.
Okay.
How come they say, yeah, we haven't got to that yet? We can't move that fast because we haven't invented these things that are on there and they're too far advanced to us. Well, if they're that far advanced and we haven't been on this planet and destroyed it once before, where did they come from? Magic?
Okay, first let me finish the point
Did
I was
the fella
making
come down
because
with a big lightning rod and right on the stick?
with regards to the incest, there are many people out there who do commit incest and who say it's perfectly normal for them. Yes, you might consider it disgusting, I might consider it disgusting, but the point remains, for them that is love. You see what I mean? This gentleman, he's saying that is not love, that is something appalling. That is appalling. And you see, like I said, everyone will have their opinion. So the answer is not love. The answer, what you're saying is love, is not love. No, it's not listening. All right. So
I'm not listening, he's talking about incest. I'm talking to him.
yeah, but you're
His corner, freedom.
okay. So let's get back to the discussion we were having earlier. You see, in this life that we have, this limited life we have, maybe 30, 40, 50, 80 years, 90 years, 100 in some cases. Yes, we will do many things that might be appreciated by some, which might be actually not really be appreciated by other people. But then we have to somehow decide that who is going to make this particular decision as to who is right and who is wrong. Everyone will have the subjective ways, you see. We will never come to a conclusion and there will always be a clash between us. The hatred that you were talking about comes from the understanding that what I consider as really appalling and disgusting has to be the same for everyone else. Which is completely wrong from that incest committing mother and son. Yes, from their point of view, you're the one who's causing hate in their life. So there we go. We have to come to a conclusion as to what or who is going to decide this. And this is where I bring in God. Because unless and until the Creator...
Who is God?
Let us finish. I'm making the point. Yes, this is where I would bring in God, because God is the one who created all of us, including the universe, including the mother nature you talk about, is only the creation of God. You see these trees here? Yes. Why do they shed the leaves in winter? Why not in summer? Yes. Why not in summer? Who caused this law? Who basically who instilled this law in them? That you have to only give fruit in a certain period. Only the universe is what did not create itself. It was created. The laws, the laws of physics, the laws of biology, the laws of botany, all these laws.
Makes no sense to me at all. Absolutely wrong.
Well, paganism makes no sense to me. So you're absolutely wrong as well. We can go about this all day, but we have to come. Like I said, we have to come to some understanding, a common understanding, where we say yes, we decide that this entity is going to make the decision for us in terms of what is right and what is wrong. Otherwise, we will always be at loggerheads.
Do you think we should all be friends?
We should be, yes, why not? We can talk to each other like the way we are doing. Yes, and we should have this freedom of speech as long as we do not insult and hurt other people.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Yeah,
there's
but what
nothing
do you
wrong in
think
that.
about the people who do insult other people?
Then they should be told not to. Okay? And if they continue, then I would say move away, because if they're insulting, you don't like it, move away. The world is big enough for you to move away. Yes? Because at the end of the day, if we all, and we will, like I said, as human beings, we do disagree with each other many times. And if you're going to fight over that all the time, it won't really, it won't achieve anything. Let's put it that way.
Sorry, brother. What do you think is going to happen after you die? To you?
Personally, I believe that my spirit will go back into the universe and it will carry on. I don't
know
believe
that you
this
even
is
have a
a.
spirit?
I don't believe this is a one stop.
'Cause the
Good.
thing is, you
This
mentioned,
is one of 7 stops, and if you're lucky on the 7th time, you come back as a human. But that's another ideology altogether.
Oh, you believe in reincarnation?
I'm not sure what I believe in.
No, you said you will come.
That's
Yeah.
why I'm not sure anymore what I believe in, because of what is actually going on now. I don't understand. As a human, as a caring, compassionate person that wouldn't care what colour you was, if I saw someone bother, if I saw 2 or 3 blokes having a go at you, I'd come and help and say, well,
I see what you mean. Okay, yeah.
I wouldn't. I'm not suffering that. I don't think it's right
Where
to
you
hurt
know
each
you
other.
have a spirit?
Huh?
From where you know you have a spirit?
From me. From what am
How
I?
you know? Where you
No,
know
no,
you
no.
have
From,
a
from
spirit?
Give
me.
him a chance to
From
answer.
my, from my belief.
Yeah,
I believe in me.
Anyone,
I believe in me. I don't believe that you have to pray to a false idol.
How do
I
you
don't
know
believe you have
Yeah,
to say Allah, Allah, Christ, Moses,
You
all of that
asking
at
him-
all.
you
It's
asking-
people following people.
Wait, I'll
You're
ask
asking
you.
me
What?
for proof, but when you say something without a proof,
But I can only believe in what I believe in.
So
I
it's-
don't
no,
need to
what
see
about-
something written.
No, no, he's got a good point. Do you
I
understand
hear
the point
it.
he's
Yeah, of
making?
course I do. It's a
So,
word
you
of
know, you
God.
said earlier, believing in God and all this book
I
is
don't believe in
nonsense.
it.
No, that's fine. You said all that is nonsense. Yes? And that's your opinion. Just
God
like,
is just another man. You are God when you get to a higher
no,
level.
you misunderstand
become
who
a
God is.
Do you not believe that you come to a higher level and you see things differently? You become a God.
no, hold on. When you say,
when you say,
I have proof from my heart. If that's not good
Yeah,
enough,
but anyone
where's
can
your
claim.
proof?
No.
Written in a book. Did
But
you
you-
write that book?
No.
Why do you believe someone else's book? I believe what I believe in me. I
yeah, the
believe
book
in
which
me.
he have.
No, but when you say,
You know what book he's got?
hold on. When you say you believe in you, what is your source for that?
Me. I believe in myself.
Okay. How long have you existed?
I don't know.
Okay.
In this life now.
In any life?
59 years.
In any life?
Since the beginning of time, because we come back.
Okay.
and go
So
and
in the
go.
59 years, have you made mistakes?
Oh, every day.
Okay. Could that what you believe in be a mistake?
I don't believe so.
Why not?
Because
Wait, why not?
Because I believe in myself.
No, but that's not really a proof, is it?
Believe in what?
Believing in yourself is believing in God.
Not really.
If you don't believe in God.
No, believing in yourself
Yes.
is believing in God.
But I believe that we
No,
are
I'm
all
not
God.
specifically talking
We
to
are
you.
in a God.
Because we are a God.
Yeah, that's it. We are the God.
So if
We
you
have
believe
chosen
in
to put
yourself,
someone in front
is believing
to
in
believe
God.
what they say, because it's easier than believing
Okay.
in ourselves.
Why we
It's
have
even
so
than
many problems in
it's
the world.
easier than it's easier than questioning our own reality.
The reason why we have so much problem in the world. Everyone
When you say
Brother, we brought brother for you.
where would be? No.
live the way they live.
This brother for you.
If you start
Leave him. We don't want 3 discussions now.
Yeah,
We're already having 2 here.
He's getting too much.
a lot of the problems we have in the world today will disappear.
That's what I'm saying.
Because
Believe in yourself.
we want everyone to live the way we live.
Not really.
That's why we have
Not really. I wouldn't want everyone to live the way they live, because there are many people who would want to harm you in order for them, their existence to be really fruitful and to be fine.
But they're not. They're just the scourge of the universe.
No, but-
Anybody that wants to hurt anybody
Yes.
is disgusting.
So what would you do? What would you, as sorry, what's your name, by the way?
hate themselves.
What's your name?
You hate people, you
Man.
people want to kill
Man?
them. So anyone
Okay, good.
who
I wasn't going to call you a woman anyway.
kills someone,
I have a friend of mine. He's dead now. His name was Man Woman.
Man, woman?
Yeah, you know of
He
him.
couldn't decide?
You know of him?
No, I don't. Who is he?
Okay, Google one day. You might think.
That's fine.
It's
I-
another story. Google.
Yeah, I got many things on my mind right now.
Man woman.
But let me ask you
Google
this.
and have a look.
Okay, let me ask you this. If a person, for example, like Hitler, who wants to harm people, what would you do in your
As we did
worldview?
with Genghis Khan, same as we did with Napoleon.
Okay.
Get rid of them. They're fucking scum.
So you would use violence.
No, get rid of.
How will you get rid of them?
Well,
Ask them nicely.
Well, Hitler ran away and went and lived in Austria till he was in his 90s.
After how many million he killed?
Argentina.
Yeah, after how many million did he kill?
Yeah, that was where he lived, yeah.
He's like, no,
That person defined their true
let's
self
fine.
harm someone.
Without harming them, how will you get rid of them?
I could not give you the answer to that without giving it good thought. I wouldn't want to say something that would be wrong to myself. What I'm saying is, if you believe in something that hurts or hates, surely it can't be.
No. Look. You might be a good gentleman who is loving and caring, but the question arises: how will you get rid of someone who's not as loving and caring as you?
Leave him to you.
No, you can't. You
I'd
can't.
leave him to you. You
can't.
seem to have all the answers.
No, it's not about having the answers. It's about what is a practical solution in that scenario. You see, this is what I'm saying. Everything is not love and harmony and peace.
Jail, please,
Yes.
more hatred. You've been inside.
Can we have one discussion, because this is getting all over the place?
If you try to believe in someone
Hitler died in
outside of
Argentina
yourself, you
less
get a
than
bit
15 years.
Okay. What is it I was discussing with you? I've lost track already. Okay, come a bit forward so I can talk to you. Okay. Like I said, in terms of we as human beings, yes, you see, we cannot decide everything for ourselves, yes, and that's why you'll have to pass the parcel to somebody else, like the way I asked this gentleman, how will you deal with somebody like Hitler? Okay, so you don't know, so you pass it to somebody else. It's your duty, not mine to do, and this will happen. So we have to have some sort of order in the laws and decisions that have been made in our life, whether it's today, tomorrow, yesterday, whatever it is. And I put that decision in the hands of the Creator who created us all, including the universe, including you, me, the man, the woman, whatever it is. Now, once you have done that, then you realize that this order, this Creator who has basically known you and me better than anyone else, is able to give us a guidance to lead our life, whether it is from oppressors or whether it is from people who do good, how to deal with them correctly. And that's when we have come to a conclusion as to how you would go about your affairs, whether it is your personal affairs, whether it is your political life, your financial life, your social life, whatever it is. And this is something that we in Islam call the Sharia. And Sharia, many people have got the misunderstanding that all it does is basically cut off people's head and hands. No, that is a fraction of the Sharia. So if you have like 90,
with that bit.
wait, if you have like 100%, if you have a pie, yes, which is 100%, maybe this hard punishment is just a fraction of that. Yes, the large part of it is to deal with your daily life. How you deal with your neighbor, regardless of his faith or lack of faith thereof, or with people, with your children, with your parents, how you deal with them. Yes, not everything is about how you deal with criminal laws. Yes,
What difference does that make?
that makes
If I
a
believe in God or not, does that make me a
yes,
bad person?
yes, it does make you a better person if you
Does it
abide.
make me a bad person
Yes,
if I don't?
a bad person if you don't. Yes,
How can
I'll
you-
tell you how.
If I believe in the universe, how does that make me a
When
bad
I say
person?
bad person, what I mean by that is you will take decisions which are bad and contrary to what is good for you and the community at large. Yes, you will, because
I don't think you can say
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. No. I'll tell you why. Let's say, for example,
You will lead on to the wrong decision.
yes.
No.
No, I did not assume that. I asked him that question earlier. Remember, what would you do if someone like Hitler is going about on a rampage? What would you do? Okay, I'm asking you the same question now.
you'd have to have him killed.
You'll have him killed? Yes. Now wait a minute. See, that is not love. That is when you use the word kill, yes, he might not like it because for him everything has to be love and peace. But the reality of the world is not such, and you have recognized
No
that.
reason to hurt anyone.
The reality of this world is not all love and peace. Sometimes you have to take steps. Yeah, sometimes you have to take steps which are not.
Blessings.
Yeah, take care.
Yeah, take care.
Sometimes you have to take steps which are contrary to love and peace and harmony, which is like you basically stop the oppressor even by force. Yes, and this is exactly what has happened throughout history. But then many times these same people who want to give you the glimpse of creating peace and harmony themselves are oppressing people. You know what is one of the worst form of oppression that I see today in our societies, which are supposedly peaceful and loving? Yes, interest and usury. Yes, because they have messed up so many people's lives. Yes, they have put them.
Like finance.
Yes, usury, and they put many people in debt. Why? Because these rich banks and rich millionaires.
Not just people, countries.
Yeah, people, countries basically are made of what? People again. And it is the people, it is the people who suffer at the end of the day. So there,
Have you got questions?
I don't have questions, Mustafa. Don't come and stress me.
no, that's fine, that's fine. He's listening, that's important. So you see, we need some sort of order, and the only way you can have an order and lead a life which is meaningful is to basically submit to the Creator, in the sense that what He has decided for us is good for us and for the community and for the family. You know, you must have heard things in Islam which are forbidden. For example, many people say that I'm not becoming a Muslim because I won't be able to enjoy the drinks or the alcohol or the drugs or whatever it is, gambling, and have interest, and I have to pray 5 times a day.